welcome to the special New Year edition of Tiswas. Hello, Sylv. Did you have a nice Christmas?
Oh, simply and superb, Sally.
Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that, Sylv. Right, let me tell you some of the great things we've got lined. What are you doing? Ow! What are you doing? Anyway, let me tell you some of the great things we've got lined up this morning. We're going to look back at some of the golden moments of Tiswas. We're going to look at some of the best pop of the year. You'll be able to see the Boomtown Rats, ELO, Wings, Status Quo. We'll be having a look at Laurel and Hardy. And of course, you might remember that man who sang Mule Train while bashing himself over the head with a tray. We'll also be showing you some highlights from Grease, Bambi, lots of cartoons, and of course, a special look at Superman. All this and lots of goodies, and have pencils and papers. Hey! Oh, there's Chris. Look.
I'm having trouble getting through the door, sorry.
You obviously had too much to eat over Christmas. My goodness, look at him.
I don't see any difference. He looks the exact same as he always does.
So you've had a
Fat and revolting.
conscious Christmas and you're still eating the turkey leg. I mean, have you taken a look at yourself in the mirror? I mean, you look absolutely dreadful. I mean, you must have been on an eating binge for a week.
Religious, isn't it, Christmas? Religious.
Religious.
Look at him. Look at the size of him. You really...
I love Christmas, I think great every year.
You must be on 4 stone. I mean, you're pretty obese beforehand. Look at you. Are you going to sit down?
It didn't, it explode.
Well, I think we'll have a look back at one of the great hits of 1978, and here's Summer Nights.
You don't want to hear all the horny details.
Are you kidding?
Are you?
Summer loving had me a blast.
Summer loving happened so fast.
I met a girl crazy for me.
Met a boy cute as can be.
Summer days drifting away to other summer nights. Tell me more, did you get very far?
Tell me more, like does he have a prom?
She swam by me, she got a cramp.
Here and by me, got my so damn.
I saved her life, she nearly drowned.
He showed up, splashing around.
Summer sun, something's begun, but other summer nights.
Tell me more, was it love at first sight?
Tell me more, did she put up a fight? Took a bowling in the arcade.
We went strolling, drank lemonade.
We made out under the dock.
We stayed out till 10 o'clock.
Summer fling, don't need a thing, but other summer nights. Tell me more, but you don't gotta brag.
Tell me more.
Because he sounds like a drag.
He got friendly, holding my hand.
Well, she got friendly down in the sand.
He was sweet, just turned 18.
Well, she was good, you know what I mean.
Summer heat, boy, you know me. Over summer nights. Tell me more, how much more did he spend?
Tell me more, could she give me a friend?
It turned colder, that's where it ends.
So I told her we'd still be friends.
Then we made our true love vow.
Wonder what she's doing now. Summer dreams ripped at the seams, but the summer
The
Reverend Ian Paisley was seen wandering around the streets of Belfast with a bicycle attached to his head. When asked why later on, he said, "I was holding a rally."
That was the worst thing I ever heard. It was horrendous.
Well, hello you lot. Did you have a nice Christmas? Yes! Oh, you're a nice noisy lot. That's good. Now, you saw Chris earlier, and of course he's had much too much turkey. So, in fact, we've sent him outside because I think he's got to do some exercises and work off all those excess fat. Come on, Chris. Bit more energy. Come on, get running. Faster. Come on. Come on, Chris. You have to go faster than that. Oh, doesn't he look dreadful? Come along. Oh, well, we'll leave him out there until he knocks off a bit of weight. You might see him a bit later on in the morning. But now we're going to look at another golden moment of Tiswas. In fact, one of the most requested items, and thank you very much for all your letters, Mrs. McCoy, because now, in fact, we're going to see Sylvester doing the tango.
Fangle tango, and there's nothing to it. You just sort of stand there and just sort of do it. You stand close together, there's no wasted motion. A newfangled tango, an old-fashioned notion. The
Play it
floor
again,
may
Sam.
be crowded, but that doesn't matter. It's not necessary to move. Don't move, why move? It may be crowded, but that's all the better. It's just like romancing while dancing. Oh, you start off with one step and cling to each other, and you know how one step can lead to another. Oh, there's nothing wrong with a waltz or fandango, but oh, what can come from a newfangled tango?
Well, my name is Jimmy Carter, and on behalf of all the people in the United States of America, I'd like to say Happy New Year to all the people on Tiswas. Hit me with that rhythm stick.
Well, there you are. Thank you very much indeed.
Superb message there.
What a bonus that is for us in this new year.
We're
For
lucky,
President
aren't we, you know?
Jimmy Carter, transatlantic tape there in the early hours.
Money,
of this
no
morning.
object on this programme.
I'll say a quick hello, good morning to Gordon, Linda and Claire Smith, and also Rhoda, Lise, Joan and Michael O'Connor. Good morning, Happy New Year to you lot. My body's back to normal now. You notice that?
Yes,
The
pretty
firm,
dreadful.
tight contours, the
Ooh,
trim
you
muscles.
are joking, of course.
Thighs like
Oh,
tugboats.
don't put the viewers off. Trying to get viewers, not lose them.
The smell of this turkey, actually, seriously,
It's
this turkey's been
actually
here since
horrid.
last Christmas
It's
show. It
awful.
actually smells the way wrong.
Ugh.
Have you seen the oranges? Have you seen the oranges we've got this one? They're good, aren't they? Have you seen them?
Have you seen the grapes? Look,
Hey.
squishable grapes.
The Crossroads rejects. Sorry. Right, let's move on. If you remember last week, we set you a Christmas quiz. We didn't want any posts. We actually got quite a lot of mail. We actually did say we didn't want
any.
it.
They're not
It was
concentrating.
something for you to do over the bank holiday period, over the Christmas anyway. We asked you 20 questions for the whole family to join in. Here they are again with the answers this time round. The first one we asked you was, this is for all you telly addicts really, it's a programme I don't watch a great deal. What are the names of George and Mildred Roper's next door neighbours, we asked you. What are the names of George and Mildred Roper's next door neighbours? The answers are Geoffrey, Anne and Tristram Formal, and of course, Sally,
yes,
there's a
they've
recent
had a
addition
little baby
apparently.
who's called Tarquin.
So there,
So, in fact, that was
there's
the
one.
full
That's easy.
answers
That was
there.
an easy one.
The next question was, what are the full names of the characters Starsky and Hutch? It's very easy one list. Of course, David Starsky and Kenneth Hutchinson.
Quiet, Sally's broadcasting. Sorry.
Don't mind, you see, you're just trying to
Number
detract
three.
from
Number
me.
three. It's not easy. Number three. What are the real names of Morecambe and Wise? What are the real names of Morecambe and Wise? The answer, of course, is John Eric Bartholomew. That's Eric, of course, and Ernest Wiseman, the one with the short, fat, hairy legs. Ernest Wiseman. They are number three.
Right, next question, sporting question. Which male swimmer has won the most gold medals in the Olympic Games, and how many? Well, the winner was Mark Andrew Spitz, and he won
Does he really? What a nasty trick, does he?
9 gold medals for the USA. Will you be serious?
Right stuff, this. Years to write stuff. Number 5. This is a good one for all you locals, actually. Number 5. Which football team has won the FA Cup the most times, and how many? It's Aston Villa!
Why have you got so funny about that?
They're all funny
don't
about
like football?
No, not a lot. No. I'm into lacrosse myself. Aston Villa, and the answer is 7 times. But somebody over there said, Mike, it ain't this Wembley, right? So, number 6, Sally.
Yes, number 6. What happened at 6:10 p.m. on the 6th of May?
What's up, haven't they given you a camera?
1954.
Right.
What happened at 6:10 p.m. on the 6th of May 1954? And in fact, Roger Bannister ran 1 mile in 3 minutes 59.4 seconds.
That's right. Number 7, we asked you the first what happened on the 10th of June 1829. The first what happened on the 10th of June 1829, and who won? It was actually the first ever university boat race. The first ever university boat race, and it was Oxford who won it. And I think they went on to win it more times than Cambridge so far, haven't they? Yes, right.
I think you're right there. Right, on we go with actors, and name all 4 actors who have played the part of Doctor Who. And they are William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee, which shouldn't have an H in it, and Tom Baker.
Number 9, what are the 4 Christian names of the Queen's youngest son? The Queen's youngest son, what are the 4 Christian names of the little lad? Edward, Anthony, Richard, Louis. Smith. Edward, Anthony, Richard, Louis. Oh, they Windsor, aren't they? Edward, Anthony, Richard, Louis. Yes, good morning, if he's looking
question.
in.
Who lives or is associated with the following places? Wimbledon Common, the house at Pooh Corner, Kirin, and 32 Windsor Gardens. Well, of course, the Wombles are associated with Wimbledon Common.
Wimbledon Corner, eh?
The house at Pooh Corner is Eeyore. Famous 5 are associated with Kirin, and Paddington Bear lives at 32.
Okay, some
Windsor
easy ones.
Gardens.
What date and in which year did England win the World Cup? That, of course, was 1966, and it was the 30th of July. Morning, Jeff
Memorable
Thurston.
day.
I was talking to Jeff the other
What
morning.
date did, and which year did Princess Anne marry Captain Mark Phillips? Well, that was 5 years ago, 1973, on the 14th of November.
Number 13, in which year did streaking become the rage? And it's still going on. In which year did streaking become the rage? Number 13, the answer was 1974. Remember all those pictures in the press of men running about with policemen's helmets over them and things?
In which year... Didn't look a bit like you.
No.
In which year was the breathalyzer introduced into Britain? 1967.
Number 15, what is the name of the character and the actor or actress who plays, first of all, the Bionic Woman, and secondly, the Incredible Hulk? Well, of course, the Bionic Woman is Jamie Summers, Lindsay Wagner. Steve Austin is Lee Majors, and we seem to have somehow gained Dr. David Banner, Bill Bixby. Well, it's a little bonus we weren't really expecting, but thank you very much.
Right,
Steve Austin
keeps
is
it on our
Lee
toes.
Majors' Bionic Man, and Jamie Summers is Lindsay Wagner. I don't know where David Banner came from.
No, in fact, we didn't actually ask for the Bionic Man. It doesn't matter. We won't go into that now.
That's
Which
right.
is the only venomous snake in Britain? And that the answer to that is the adder.
That's right. Number 17, what is the most intelligent monkey? A lot of you thought this was Frank Carson. What is the most intelligent monkey? It's actually the baboon, which is very similar. Thank you very much. Yes, fine,
Nice.
right.
What is the smallest known
It's
mammal?
not a tape, you know, he's doing that himself. Not
Is
a
he
tape,
really?
it's true.
That's Kitty's hog-nosed bat.
It is
Many of you probably
educational,
got
this
that.
stuff.
Oh, it's great stuff, mate.
Yes, that was a trick question, actually. Number 19, what is the largest known butterfly? What is the largest known butterfly? The Queen Alexandra birdwing from New Guinea. There you are, Queen Alexandra birdwing from New Guinea. That is the world's largest butterfly.
And the final question
There's a
even,
lot of these, isn't there?
which is the largest fish in the world? And the answer to that is the whale shark. There you are, 20 questions.
Yeah,
There.
well
Hope
done.
you had a
If
bit
you've
of
got
fun
6
doing
out of
those.
6 or 8, you're probably about average. If you've got 12 or 14, that's exceptional. If you've got 20, what on earth are you doing watching Tiswas anyway? Let's move on. Pencils and papers poised, because it's time for this week's Under 8s competition. Pencils and papers poised. All you tinies, have a little look at this. We'll be showing you a clip from Bambi eventually. We'll be showing you a clip from Bambi, and we'll be asking you some questions on it.
Right, this week's Under 8s. Hope you've all got your pencils and papers poised. And there is also... Okay.
Yeah, fine.
There is also a general question for everyone who's over 8. So, right, first of all, here are the questions for the under 8s. Who do you first see in the scene? Who do you first see in the scene? What are they playing on? That's what are they playing on is the second question. What are they trying to do? That's the third question for the under 8s. And the final question for the under 8s, which character do they meet? Which character do they meet? Now, they're the 4 questions for the under 8s. Now, over 8s, there's a general question, so you can all watch out for this. Who wrote the original story upon which the film is based? Who wrote the original story upon which the film is based? Here we go then with Bambi. Watch very carefully.
My favourites is
Lovely.
just starting. What you doing? Hibernating? Uh-huh. What you want to do that for? I'll watch flowers sleep in the winter. Well, good night.
Lovely stuff there from Bambi. Super.
Which
Now,
one's the real dummy?
I'm going to repeat the 4 questions that we wanted the under-8s to answer. And that was, who did you first see in the scene? Who did you first see in the scene? Hush! What were they playing on? What were they trying to do? And which character did they meet? They're the 4 questions for the under-8s. The general questions for everybody who's over 8 was, who wrote the original story upon which the film is based? Right. Here's the address to send those entries to. There we are. Tiswas. ATV Land, Birmingham, B12JP. Right, that's the address, as you can see. Right. Now, a few weeks ago, we set a competition. In fact, it was for the over 90s, and we showed you this photograph. Can we see that, please? Yes. And we asked who are the 4 people in this photo, and what film does this come from? The 4 people from left to right are Betty Davis, Joe Sawyer, Dick Foran, Leslie Howard, and actually a lot of you did spot this. In the background, lurking there, is Humphrey Bogart. A few of you did spot that.
Okay, right.
Right, and the film actually was The Petrified Forest, which was made by Warner Brothers in 1936. Well, all the winners have been put in here, all the correct cards anyway. And the winner, wait for this, who will receive a superb prize, is Alan Moore from Whitehill Lane, Northfield in Birmingham. Well done, Alan. We'll be sending a superb prize to you in the post. But now, kids, a bit of hush, please. And I hope that you're not... Do you frighten easily, you lot?
Yes.
Well, you're going to be really frightened in the next one. I'm going to huddle up to you, Sil, because there's something really frightening coming up. It's Tarantella time!
It was just after midnight. Well, closer to 1 o'clock, really. Well, allowing for the clocks to go back, it was nearer to 2. It was really 2 o'clock. It was a still, silent night. There was hardly a breath of wind. And not a cloud in the sky. There was a little nip in the air. And an owl called through the night.
Ta-da, Beb! See you tomorrow!
Said the rough old Yorkshireman. But up on the moor, just one little light shone through the cottage window. In the lounge sat Granny Greenteeth, dozing silently. In front of the fire. The cat sat mewing quietly at her feet. The fading light playing across 3 chairs.
Hip, hip, hooray!
No,
Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
3 chairs by the window. Outside that forbidding stone retreat, on the lawn, something moved under the lavender tree. No. Under the lavender tree. But still, all was absolute, deathly silence. This is hope. Then suddenly there was a noise. And another one. And one more, even louder. Ah! Granny Greenteeth flushed. Flushed visibly. The cat meowed. The door opened. And there stood the thing, its mouth like the jaws of hell themselves, and with one great spring, it It uttered the last and most awful sound that Granny Greenteeth was ever to hear on this earth.
I'm in the mood for love. Simply because you're near me.
No.
Oh, come on, let's go.
No.
Hit me with that
Where
rhythm.
do we get these? Look, something dreadful, something really ghastly.
I discovered the valley
Oh, no,
of the
not that
shifting,
ghastly.
whispering
Something-
sands while prospecting for gold in
Quickly,
one of the
find
western
something
states.
absolutely awful.
I saw the silent
Forgave me the time. Now I can't get you out of my mind.
5,000 a year these people get. This is hopeless. Look at him. I don't want Roddy Llewellyn. I wanted something really dreadful. I said something ghastly. Well, yes, it is. Yes, fairly ghastly, but wow. Oh, this is hopeless. Week after week. I don't know why we bother with these people. Oh, never mind. Here's Electric Light Orchestra with Mr. Blue Sky. It's hopeless, hopeless. We're working with amateurs.
Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It's raining. Everybody's in the place. And don't you know, it's a beautiful day. Hey.
Train while bashing himself over the head with a tray. Here's Bob Blackman.
Don't panic.
This is the next clock. This clock G got lost in the planning processes. And this is clock.
One for you, one for me. One for you, one for me. One for you, one for me. Please don't go away. I'm ready and I'm able. Please don't go away till morning comes around. Please don't go away while wine is on the table. Please don't go away. Just lay your body down. Now I don't know what I would do if you got up to me. My jealous heart beats deep inside and not here on my sleeve. 'Cause I could show a girl like you such loving and affection. I don't wanna make no speeches here ain't no election.
Hi, this is Debbie Harry from Blondie, and all of us from Blondie want to hope that you have a very happy New Year, and that all your resolutions come true.
Ah, nice.
She seems a nice girl, doesn't she?
Does she?
She seems
Nice-
a lovely
nice
girl,
wheaty
lovely
girl.
wholesome girl.
I must just tell you, we've had a telephone call actually from Fred in Stoke-on-Trent. He's a friend of Jeff Lynne from ELO, and in fact, it's his birthday today, so have a nice day.
It's Fred's friend. Meanwhile, just before we leave Harlem this morning, actually, we'll be leaving you with The Who, but do you remember Sylvester McCoy
Oh, yes.
with his own private personal chicken? Well, what a proud moment this is for history. And as you join us, the French expedition across the Himalayas on a tightrope is in full swing. Here's Mr. Pierre-Louis-Henri Leprat. He's an onion seller from Sparkbrook, tall, valiant, slim, thighs like tugboats. Look at that precision, look at that delicacy. He's got 15,000 miles to do like this. That's the first 100 yards he's done. He's still under perfect control. That's right. Oh, hang on. Oh dear, the Irish expedition seems to be coming the other way. Oh dear, this is Mr. Frank Carson from Dublin. The Irish expedition seems to be crossing the Himalayas also, but using the same tightrope. Oh dear. Well, possibly they can come to some sort of compromise over this. They seem to be having some sort of international discussion. We're very privileged all of you looking in. You're actually watching history being made. The watching world waiting. He's going to put his pick up. He's going to rest his pick on the mountain. He's put that now. This is the sort of spirit that the EEC is based on. This is the sort of stuff we need to give us hope in 79. That's right, there goes the Frenchman. The Irishman, the sun off the Himalayas, shining off the snow and glinting on his donkey jacket. No, he seems to have come out, his hat's gone, but luckily it just caught on a little cliff. Here's Keith Moon.
I've been hanging out so long, I've been sleeping all alone. Lord, I miss you.
Come on along and listen to the lullaby of Broadway, the Hipparee Ballyhoo, the lullaby of Broadway. What a fight! Heidi-ho, I got to do the blues in the night.
Now look at here, Porky, old man. Let the old groaner take a whirl at those slick chicks. When my dreamboat comes home, then my dreams no more will roam. I will meet you and greet you, hold you closely, my own. Moonlit waters will sing of the tender love you bring. We'll be sweethearts, I'll pray for you at the end of the day. Down where the trains play, down where you lose all day. You are always in been a beautiful baby. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Gee whiz, that's swell, fellas. How did you ever make them lay all those eggs?
It's very simple, Porky. Like this.
Not very good, you lot, not very good. Right, meantime, over the other side of the studio, it's time we introduce a little culture, a little dignity into the programme. Here's Jamie Adams with a very sad Christmas song called Santa's Missed Me.
You ought to be at our house when Christmas time comes round. There's no coal in the fire grate and the snow is on the ground. Me old man's at the boozer till 4:15, and me mother's scrounging pennies off the singers at the door. Santa's missed us same as every Christmas, but we'll have a party just the same. I took the youngest whippersnap to visit Santa's cave. I warned him what he'd get from me if he dared to misbehave. No fancy Christmas puddings here, but Mum says if we're good, she'll stick a sprig of holly in a lump of suet pud. Santa's missed us same as every Christmas, but we'll have a party just the same. We don't have presents on our tree, 'cause there's no tree at all. One year we had some mistletoe hanging in the hall, but no one would stand under it to tempt a little sin, 'cause there's dry rot in the floorboards and the ceiling might drop in. Santa's missed us same as every Christmas, but we'll have a party just the same. When Christmas Eve comes, all the kids hang up their stockings nice, but all the fruit and nuts and sweets get eaten by the mice. Me granny drowns her Christmas cheer with a glass of Grandad's tonic. Quick as a flash she's up the path, 'cause Grandma's supersonic. Santa's missed us same as every Christmas, but we'll have a party just the same. When night time comes we all play cards, 'cause the telly's been took back. Strip Jack naked is the game, but it ain't no fun for Jack. Last year I won an overcoat and a pair of woolen gloves, and all Jack won was chilblains and a fortnight on the club. Santa's missed us same as every Christmas, but we'll have a party just the same. Santa's missed us same as every Christmas, but we'll have a party just the same.
There she was, Jamie Adams. Jamie, thank you very much indeed.
Super stuff, great.
Play it again,
That lot need a bit of a waking up. Hello, you all right over there?
No, Sally, no.
Happy New Year to you.
How on earth would come on Tiswas to go in the cage and wear a
Volunteer, you know.
Can we show you one of my favourite bits of film from ATV Today now, about 6 years ago actually. It features John
We're not
Swallow.
going to see it yet.
Yeah, we'll see it in a minute. It's actually John Swallow. Have you met John Swallow?
Yes.
Oh, great.
It's John Swallow. He actually had to do this strange interview with this lady councillor who was trying to ban people from eating fish and chips on the top of buses.
Really?
Much about people who eat fish and chips, really.
Well, first of all, the horrible smell, greasy fingers, and when they've finished eating, they put the paper on the floor. Sometimes they don't even screw it up. And I say I have been downstairs and seen them put the chips they've dropped in the, the used ticket box.
They do that as well, do they?
I have seen that done, yes, yes.
Some people apparently throw chips at each other late at night.
Well, I have seen children do that. Well, I say children, teenagers, I have seen them do that.
Well, how do you feel when you see somebody having a chip vino, flinging chips at each other?
Well, I feel very incensed, but in this day and age, I'm afraid one gets a bit worried about saying anything to them, because if you do, you hear some language you don't like, and you might have to dodge something too.
But as a councillor and as a member of the Public Transport Authority, you've now made a bid to ban the eating of fish and chips once and for all on buses.
Well, I have brought it up to the committee, and I'm afraid their answer to it was, it was a load of rubbish, because even if you bring crisps on a bus, they get all over the floor, people tread on them.
Well, the bus company says as long as people eat fish and chips politely and nicely, they've no objection whatsoever,
That's
Councillor.
still a load of rubbish.
Would you excuse me a moment?
Yes.
You see, if we live in a democracy, a free country, why shouldn't we be allowed to eat fish and chips on top of a bus?
Because it happens to be a public transport, and people get it from one place to the other, and they certainly don't want fish and chips. If you want to eat fish and chips, there's a fish and chip shop all along the road.
Good morning, Mr. Schreiber. Good morning, Orlando.
Good heavens.
Very nice. Thank you very much. Got scampi today?
Yes.
Sir, I think so. Would you like a chip, Councillor? Would you like a
Good heavens.
glass of wine? Oh,
What
that's
next?
all right. Well, this is a start.
A start of what?
Well, you see, since the corporation have agreed that there's nothing wrong in eating fish and chips on a bus, as long as we do it politely, in a gentlemanly manner, I thought I'd try it out. But don't you agree, Councillor? It's,
You're talking as much rubbish as the corporation.
Well, I don't make the laws, Councillor, but apparently I'm quite entitled to do this.
Well, I feel sure somewhere there's a bylaw to stop all this.
But you haven't found a bylaw, Councillor, have you?
Well, there's a bylaw saying that anything smells or offensive, that's in the bylaws.
What does this smell?
I was complimented, sir.
A big one?
I was complimented.
Everything's very nice, thank you very much.
But this is utterly ridiculous. How about if I wanted to get off jolly quick? Where would that tray go?
Well, I'd pick it up and
You would
stand
need to go
aside.
straight on the floor.
Certainly not, Councillor. Would you like a glass
No,
of
thank
wine?
you.
Would you like a chip?
No, thank you. If I
These
want to
look very
pass the
nice.
time going from A to B, I'll read a book or something. But certainly not eat fish and chips.
Well, it's very nicely done. Would you like a flower? They even put a flower on it. A flower for a lady.
You can't soften me like that. Look, I want to get off. And then
Well,
over
Councillor,
goes the tray.
I beg pardon?
If I want
Well,
to get
try
off
it,
now.
Councillor, because I assure you that we won't. Very well, madam.
Ah, yes, but that's not the point. You see, people sit here and they may be reading, and then suddenly they see the stop. Wham! Up they get.
Yes,
That'll be clean over somebody else over there. Then who's going to pay for the cleaning of coats?
but if I had a greasy bag of fish and chips in my hand, you would take offence, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and I take offence at this too because you're still eating. If you want to eat, you've got plenty of chop suey joints and fish and chip shops and what have you.
Well, I wish you'd have a chip.
No, and I hope you get indigestion.
That's actually one of my favourite bits of film of all time. Morning, John Swallow. Happy New Year. if you're looking.
Terrific stuff. Right, I'm going to tell a joke. Dawn and Jane Manning. Right, here we go then. I say. What do you get if you cross John Travolta with the Fonz?
I don't know. What do you get if you cross John Travolta with the Fonz?
Hey, fever!
I think on that point, we'll take a break. Join us again in a couple of minutes.
In fact, in that little door behind me, that is in fact where the director lives. He's in there doing all sorts of amazing things that you wouldn't believe. And Mrs. Lovely PA Annette is in there as well. Right, I've got some competition results to get away at the moment. Do you remember a couple of weeks ago Mike Oldfield paid us a visit and... Oh, oh no! He's uncontrollable, that director. If I told you half the things he got up to, you just would not believe it. Anyway, on we go with the competition results. Mike Oldfield was here, and he set a competition, in fact. He asked you to name the titles of his 4 LPs, and in fact the winner gets a copy of the latest LP, Incantations, a signed copy, and also a white EP. Right, the winners of the albums are Marcus Pope from Hereford, Juliet Weaver from Erdington, and Carl Glassford of Corby. Well done to you, and the answer to the competition, the 4 Mike Oldfield albums, are of course Tubular Bells, Hergest Ridge, On My Dawn, and the latest one, Incantations. But now let's look back at another golden moment from Tiswas, and this was quite a few weeks ago when Frank Carson actually thought that we'd be stupid enough to let him open the show. A few of you may remember this, and you know Frank. I mean, he really...
Apparently, Frank hasn't got his makeup. Apparently, he isn't quite ready to open the show. Apparently, there's some sort of technical hitch. Apparently, they've only got the first 3 barrel loads of makeup. He will be ready any second now. So
fine. You just thought you'd pop out and...
I think
tell me
actually
that.
they're giving us a signal that actually we are ready to go over now and join Frank Carson live to open the show.
Oh, right.
And last week and said the show wasn't as good because I wasn't on it. And the 6 million who wrote in said it was even better.
You're probably wondering
Not that
in
it
fact,
makes
why
any
I'm
difference
over
to
here,
me.
tucked
This
away in
morning,
this dustbin.
we'll
Well,
be
in
showing
fact,
you one of the
over there is
wonderful
Frank
ideas.
Carson, one of the
chess and
funniest men in the
drafts.
world. Now, he
This
thinks, in
game
fact, that
you
he's
can
here
play
to bring
together. It's
happiness
called
and
dress
delight to
or
millions
chess,
and millions of
whatever you
children.
want.
When in fact,
We will
he's a
also be
subject
going
of
over
what is
to
now
one of the
very much a
wonderful
household word in
superstores, watching
television.
part of the Manchester
This is
United
your
match.
Frank Carson, you thought you were here to bring happiness and delight to millions, but in fact this morning, Frank Carson, this is your life.
Him and Anders.
Have a listen to this, Frank. Have a listen to this. This should be a voice you remember from the past. Have a listen to this. Yes,
What
there he is.
will
Your
they
old dancing
say?
master, John Travolta. That's right.
Monday
He used to know you in school as Sandy Carson. That's right, Sandy Carson. Here he is.
Sandy, can't you see I'm in misery? We made a start, now we're apart. There's nothing left for me. Love has flown all alone. I sit and wonder why you left me. Oh, Sandy. Oh, Sandy, baby. Someday, when high school is done, somehow, some way, our two worlds will be one. In heaven, forever and ever we will be. Oh, please say you'll stay. Oh, Sandy. Sandy, my darling, you hurt me real bad. You know it's true. But baby, you gotta believe me when I say I'm helpless without you. Love has flown all alone. I sit, I wonder why you left me. Oh, Sandy, Sandy, Sandy. Oh, Sandy.
Francis Algernon Nebuchadnezzar Carson, this is your life indeed. That was your great friend there, John Revolting, your old dancing master, harking back to the days when he knew you just as plain Sandy Carson. But Francis, this is your life, and what a life it's been. You were born 58 years ago in the quaint little Irish village of Wellington. Your mother was a fan dancer at the local bus terminus, and your father was a famous self-employed inventor. In fact, it was he who invented the toilet seat. And then, 8 years later, your great-uncle Sean invented the hole to go with it. Here's a photo of you at 18 months. Let's have a look at that over there. There you are. A lovely baby. And when you'd already composed your first concerto at the age of 18 months, and then at the age of 5, you got into your first bit of trouble with the forces of law and order. Frank, do you remember this voice?
Hey, we're a rum do, you young scallywag.
Yes, that's right. Your old village constable, PC Seamus Flynn. Oh, wow,
Seamus.
there he is. There he is. It's been a long
It's over there,
time.
no, here he is. Hello, Seamus.
There he is, PC. Well, I understand you had a bit of trouble with him in the old days, PC.
Oh, I remember Frank when he was a lad. You're right, straight away. He was always a bit funny then, you know, but we electric shock treatment soon sorted him out. I'll
He's
tell you.
right.
Folk was always complaining. He was telling cracking jokes all the time. He got so boring we had to lock him up.
Thanks very much, PC Seamus Flynn, old lad. Well, there you are. Right, fine. By the age of 12, you're a magnificent, good-looking, superbly conditioned boy with a ready eye for the young ladies by now. And Frank, do you remember this voice?
Yes, he looked lovely in that blue dress.
Yes, it's the woman who was the leader of your girl guide troupe for 3 weeks until someone complained about your hairy legs. Brown Owl Maureen O'Shaughnessy James.
boy, Maureen.
There she is. Well, Brown Owl, right. That's plenty. That's enough. Brown Owl, what sort of a girl guide did he make? Brown Owl. What sort of a girl guide did he make?
Well, almost too convincing.
Well, I can
even.
guess it's been like that ever
Yes,
since.
he was a lot of fun. We can remember him with fond affection. He used to help old ladies across the street,
Oh, that's lovely.
steal their handbags and then jump on a bus.
Yes, I can. Was he always cracking jokes?
One day it took me 3 hours helping an old lady across the road. She didn't want to go across. That's a joke.
Was he always cracking jokes in those days?
He was always telling jokes. He was
He was so
really
boring, we had to lock him up.
Well, that's right. Okay, well, sit yourself over there. There she is, Brown Elmore and
It was so boring, we had to lock them
And
up.
so, Frank, the years rolled by. You made many big-name friends over the years. And if you pick up this phone now, there should be an old friend waiting to have a few words. I think this is a bit of a surprise for you, Frank. Have a listen to this.
This is the President of the United States.
Well, they are.
A lot of people don't realize that my real name, my brother Billy's name, is Carson. But we changed it to Carter because of the disgrace that our elder brother, Frank, brought on the family name. Breaking shop windows, ringing Richard Nixon's doorbell and running away. Eating worms and trying on Mrs. Eisenhower's washing. Cracking jokes all the time. It got really boring.
Frank, there he was. Yes, a great old friend of yours, President Jimmy Carter. Well, then, him back in this
Where are
country.
you, Jim?
No, he's not coming. Then back in this country is a really, by now, a really desperately struggling comedian. You teamed up with this man here.
Nice.
Yes,
You never
that's right.
forget
He's
me.
travelled by mule overnight from Wolverhampton since Tuesday to get here. He is Michael Crawford.
Well, Michael, hey, goodness me.
Come here, Michael. What's it been like? What's your fondest memory of working with this giant of a man?
Well, I always remember Frank when he went to the Horse of the Year show in Wembley. He came second. A goat beat you, didn't he?
What about his sense of humour? Was he cracking jokes even in the early days?
Yes, he was always cracking jokes, and they were all so boring.
Well, that's right. There he is. Thanks very much, Michael Crawford. Well, it's been a tremendous struggle, Francis, particularly with the scripts you had and the infinitesimal amount of talent that you had. And yet, through it all, there were these tremendous family loyalties back to the old days. And now, flown in by special privately chartered plane all those thousands of miles, we've hid him away for 2 weeks in one of London's most expensive hotels, eating and drinking in his room, surrounded by a privately contracted round-the-clock team of security guards. We've been paying for him for the last 2 months, ready for this
That's a
moment.
big intro.
The man who uttered these never-to-be-forgotten words all those years ago.
Yes, Frank, I'll never forget September the 1st, 1927 in Peterborough.
I've never been in Peterborough.
What? We spent.
No, I have, no. You got the address.
He says he's never. What? He says he's never heard of you. All right, we'll pay your expense. I'm sorry. All right. Sorry.
Thank you.
Well, never mind, Frank. Sorry about that. Never mind. In the course of a very busy life, you've managed to be married 12 times. You've had 11 beautiful children. Here they are. Let's have a little look at your entire family. Ian, Tony, Sandra, Arthur, Charles. Where are they? Arthur, Charles, Rachel, Alison, Clarissa, Kimo Sabe, Ezekiel, and Rasputin. Your 11 beautiful children. There they are, Frank. There they are. Your whole lovely family. Finally, Frank, do you remember this voice? Yes, that's right. That's right.
No.
It's your old chemistry master from school. You haven't seen him for years, but he's now a world-famous TV star.
Please.
And now loved by millions as Mad Harry.
He was always boring. He was always boring.
And Carson, this was your life.
Bruce Forsyth on ITV. On the nice to see you, to see you. Oh, great. Northern Wisdoms. Now listen. And Bruce Forsyth on ITV. Nice to see you, to see you. 3 Pamers. I am a bunny rapper. 2 Northern Wisdoms. Mr. Grimsdale. Bruce Forsyth on ITV. It's going to be a very big Christmas, my true love said to me. 4 Tommy Coopers. 3 Pamers. 2 Northern Wisdoms. Ella. Oh. And Bruce Forsyth on ITV. Nice to see you, to see you. Said to me. 5 Benny Hills.
Yes, I'm very pleased to be
4 Tommy Coopers. 3 Pamers. 2 Northern Wisdoms. Oh. And Bruce Forsyth on ITV. Nice to see you. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love said to me, 6 Michael Crawfords. 5 Benny Hills.
Thank you very much.
4 Tommy Coopers. 3 Pamers.
2 Norman Wisdoms. And Bruce Forsyth on ITV.
Nice
On
to
the
see you.
7th day of Christmas, my true love said to me, 7 John Waynes.
Get off your horse and drink
6
your
Michael
milk.
Crawfords. 5 Betty Hills. 4 Tommy Coopers. 3 Pam's.
I am a
2 Norman Wisdoms. And Bruce Forsyth on ITV.
Nice to see you.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love said to me, 8 Bernie Winters. 7 John Waynes.
Get off your milk and drink
6 Michael Crawfords. 5 Betty Hills. 4 Tommy Coopers. 3 Pam's. 2 Norman Wisdoms. And Bruce Forsyth on ITV.
Nice to see you.
This Idi Amin saying Happy New Year to all the Tiswas people. Okay, just love you all there. Hit me with that rhythm stick.
Yes, thank you very much, President. They're ringing us live from Kampala for that special New Year greeting.
He's the only one that's alive in Kampala,
Thank you
but
very
he's
much,
ringing us from live.
Yes, we're not going to get into that. Also, happy birthday to Nikki Harrison from Sutton Coldfield.
Where
He's
is he?
4 years old today.
Have a nice day, Nikki.
My favourite story from the press this week, actually, a silly thing I saw in the paper. Story of the wife who borrowed her husband's car to go to the sales on Christmas Eve. But she then went home on the train, forgetting that she'd borrowed his car. So after a fairly heated exchange when they got back, they both went back into town by taxi because the trains had stopped, only to find that the car was on a meter covered in parking tickets. Then when, having got all the parking tickets off the windscreen, they tried to get into the car, she remembered that she'd left the car's keys back home on the mantelpiece. I bet they had a really happy little Christmas.
Yes,
One of the, we've gone through one or two of the highlights. I must say, very quick good morning to Christopher and Andrew Tope of Deborah Close, Goldthorne Hill, Wolverhampton.
Good morning.
Morning to you lot, Happy New Year. One of the great highlights for me, really, of this series of Tiswas has been the extraordinary way that every time you take a potion like that and put some of that in it, Sylvester McCoy,
drink! Oh, damn it!
sitting on your left, changes
Cheers.
fairly quickly into what I can only describe really as basically a werewolf. I don't know, he's been a friend of mine for a long time, and if a chap wants to change into a werewolf, it's up to him. I mean, like Captain it's not against the law, it's one of those things. I mean, some of my best friends are werewolves. When he comes out to dinner and he sits at the table and suddenly has a glass of red wine or something, he changes into a werewolf, something like that I've learned to come to terms with. As I say, it's a very personal thing. I can only apologise for his family, his children, his wife. It must be something of an embarrassment to tell the other kids at school that your father's a werewolf, but at the same time, we have to really, in many ways, condone and accept apologies for people like Sylvester. I mean, it's a problem, but in many ways, it's difficult to come to terms. I think he's come to terms very well. Well, there you are. Are you all right? Nice. Well, there you are, just testing. Let's move on, actually. There's a clip here from The Crime Busters, one of my favourite films that we've shown the last few months. Terence Hill and Buck Henry, two undercover agents, are trying to get work in the docks, but the gangland get off. But the gangland bosses don't want them. They prove their worth quite visually. Here we are with a clip from Terence Hill, Buck Henry, The Crime Busters. Get on, get it.
You know if there's any chance of picking up a job, Dick?
Sure. Just kick back 30%.
Yeah, but if I give you the 30%, there won't be nothing left. I gotta eat.
Already you're too fat. Keep slim. It's better for your health. Now get moving.
Arriving. Ah, it's a flat. Hey, dummy! Why didn't you tell me there was a cart of junk? Huh? Have a nice day.
Something wrong?
Miss Greaser wants work.
Listen, Sparrow, you flap your wings on out of here. Unless you want to wear them in a sling.
Did you call me a sparrow?
Yeah.
Did you say you're gonna break my wings?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Let's see you do it.
Oh, sorry, boss.
You asked for it, Polly.
Oh, no! Oh, sorry, boss. Sorry, boss. Oh, no.
Along.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rocky Smartiano. Here he is. Let's meet.
Where you go? Come on, son! Come on, Gary,
Take
go!
your gum shield out.
Well,
Rocky, just calm down a bit, Rocky. Just how many fights have you fought?
well, hundreds, Gary, yeah.
And how many have you lost in all that time? This extraordinary career.
Well, hundreds.
Well, how do you explain that?
Well, you can't win them all, can you, son, eh?
You don't seem to have won. Anyway, what's your trickiest punch, Rocky?
Well, the trickiest punch, Gary, yeah, is my left hook.
What's so tricky about that?
Well, I use my right hand.
This is getting boring. I think the question everybody wants to... When are you actually going to fight Muhammad Ali?
Oh, well, he's a big fella, you know. He's a big fella.
Yes, but when are you actually... What's your prediction? I mean, they're trying to match it up now. Mickey Duff's been doing a lot of work on this one. Now, what's your prediction for the actual night? What's your forecast?
Oh, well, my forecast for the night of fight is snow, sleet, fog, a dirty night.
A dirty night. But, I mean, your forecast for the actual fight?
Yeah, I can't
Oh,
wait
well,
to
I
meet this
predict
guy
an
Rocky.
early knockout.
What I've heard is quite cocky. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, he's a good boy. He's got a good right, ain't he? Yeah, we're going to have a fight. I'm going to whip his ass. I'm going to get in there and fight him. Yeah, I'm going to...
This is just a preview of the boxing cup. This should be a superhuman cup. This is going to be a job.
Yeah, I'm going to keep him there.
I swear flying.
With a big red cape and bright red roots as well.
What's the desk green?
Quick as the week he was gone. Flew up in the air again, he did, like a big bluebird.
Like a big blue bird.
You don't believe me?
With bright red boots.
Flying.
Why don't you take the night off and go back to
Flying.
Murphy's bar and continue what you
don't believe
started?
He was
I'll be
flying.
off in a few minutes and I'll meet you there myself. Mooney, first bottle's on me. Let me hit my hat.
Hey, Frisky, will you come down from there?
Hi, I'll get him. Come on. It's all right. Here you go, miss.
Gee, thanks, mister.
Well, goodbye, Frisky. So long now. Bye.
Bye! Mommy! Frisky was stuck in a tree. This man swooped out of the sky and gave him to me.
Haven't I told you to stop telling lies?
Metropolis Airport, this is Air Force One. Could we have the latest weather report?
Roger, Air Force One. Metropolis currently ceiling 500 overcast, 700 broken, visibility 1/2 inch showers, wind 24025, altimeter 909 rain.
Roger. Well, doesn't look too good. What do you think? What the hell was
What happened?
You lost power number one!
Lost power? Hell, we lost the whole engine. Pressure's going. Shut down number one.
Number one throttle closed.
Yeah, bring up 2 and 3. Increase 4. Increase 4.
Mayday! Mayday, Metropolis Tower, Air Force One. We have lost port, outboard engine, and part of wing. Request emergency landing. What's the position?
10 miles southwest of Metropolis Airport. Notify them the president's on board.
Position 10 miles. That's 10 miles southwest Metropolis Airport. Heading 305. Height 6,000 feet. What the hell happened? We got our engine back? What the hell's going on out there?
Fly. Don't look, just fly. We got something. I ain't saying what it is. Just trust me.
Oh, nice clip there from
hello.
Superman. I know a lot of you keeping in touch with Superman, actually. It's quite a sort of cult film at the moment.
Great.
Just had a message passed to me that... will you stop waving, silly? Silly. Just had a message passed to me that reports are coming in from the North Pole that only Father Christmas has arrived back at his house, but there's still no sign of his reindeer. Apparently they were lost after a heavy all-male Christmas drinking session. Apparently it was a stag party.
Oh, my goodness. I say, what does Chris Tarrant's brain and a dinosaur have in common?
I don't know. What does Chris Tarrant's brain and a dinosaur have in common? Not
They
much.
are both extinct.
We must say goodbye to HTV, actually. Those of you in HTV land,
Bye.
they're staying with us till 12:30, but HTV are just about to leave us. Happy New Year from all of us. Well, have a nice time, Daniel. And next week, of course, you're taking the whole programme, so that'll be good, actually.
You won't miss
There's a lot of
anything.
mucking about for us this end as well. Can we get those of you over in the cage to say Happy New Year to everyone? Said with more... No, let's try
More
again.
feeling.
Said with more feeling. Happy New Year, HTV.
Happy New
Oh, there you are.
Very good, were they?
A disappointing
little
little
motley
setup,
collection of people. I would just like to say hello to a couple of people, to Kevin Parry of Shrewsbury in Shropshire, and Anne-Marie Hackett of Stafford. Happy New Year to you. And Warren Oakley of Worley, Dean Riley of Lichfield.
Sudden amount of anarchy here. Be quiet. Shush you lot. That's my favourite quote of the week, actually, for this week. My quote of the week for this week comes from Peter Shilton, old mate of ours from Leicester, who's, as you know, probably one of the best goalkeepers in the world. He says, I'd give my right arm to get back into the England football team. That's what made me
Well,
laugh.
there we are then.
Let's say a very quick good morning to Clive, Julian, Ziggy from Warwick University Radio, Lee and Michael Knight from Star and Garter Road, Kerry and Sharon Hughes, and also Dawn, Gale and Rowley from Burton, Stoke-on-Trent. Right, morning to you lot, Happy New Year. Good grief, what's that I hear? Oh, no! Foxy. One of my favourite impressions from last week was Sally James trying to be Frank Spencer. Go and get your mat on, Sally. Get your goal. Go on.
Coming in about the mysterious epidemic which is spreading all over Britain. It appears that mysterious people are wandering into television studios and doing silly impressions of Frank Spencer. It's got to... I've been having a bit of trouble, all right? How you doing? He's my brother. And people keep doing his impression and sticking their finger up. How you doing, all right? He's my little boy. I've been having a bit of trouble with Betty. And it must stop because this epidemic must be... I've been having a...
With a little luck, we can help it out. We can make this whole damn thing work out. With a little love, we can lay it down. Can't you feel a town exploding? There is no end to what we can do together. There is no end. The willow turns his back on in clever weather. And if he can do it, we can do it. Just me and you and a little love. We can clear it up. We can.
You always make too much noise when you stay.
Oh
No, will you, this is supposed to be a... What's going on here? Have I no control over this? What is this? What are you doing? Hit me with that blow stick. Thank you very much.
Have you no
Sorry,
control,
man.
Chris?
Good lad. Good lad. Good lad. The extraordinary percussion there of
Very good, cool. You must be very
Paul
hot
Army.
after
Come here,
all
you're all
that.
right. Good lad. Fine. Let's move
Right.
on. Meanwhile, over the other side of the studio, we should be finding Mr. Tommy Turban.
Oh, me? Oh.
This is Tiswas, the programme that makes even sensible people go a bit silly.
I lost my heart to a starship.
This is Tiswas. It appears to make no sense whatsoever.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year to